Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Michigan, once again, at high risk for an outbreak of the coronavirus. We'll tell you what we're learning and why some are saying that it's so concerning. Grant?
Another freeway shooting on Michigan highways, the second in just 2 days. Coming up, what Michigan State Police are saying about this most recent incident.
But we do begin here at noon with breaking news from Major League Baseball. Hall of Fame second baseman Joe Morgan has died. A family spokesperson says that he died at his home Sunday in California after suffering from a nerve condition. Morgan was a two-time most valuable player and won 2 World Series championships with the Cincinnati Reds in the 70s. Morgan was 77 years old.
The confirmation hearings for Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett are underway. Looming large over the proceedings is the coronavirus outbreak and health care protections.
Health care coverage for millions of Americans is at stake with this nomination.
Republicans even acknowledging their Democratic colleagues' concerns over the push to seat Barrett.
Nobody's, I think, has ever been confirmed in an election year past July.
Well, you'll probably remember about 9 months before the 2016 election, McConnell's Republican-controlled Senate refused hearings on President Obama's choice for the Supreme Court in 2016. Well, at the time, McConnell argued the next president should get to pick the nominee. President Trump's nomination of Barrett has sparked fierce opposition from Democrats as Republicans are pushing to get Coney Barrett on the high court before the election, which is just 3 weeks away.
With this vacancy, President Trump and Senate Republicans see the potential to wildly swing the balance of the court. They see the ability to take the courts from being independent to making them instead an arm of the far right in the Republican Party. The potential to accomplish through the courts what they failed to accomplish by votes in the halls of Congress. And the top of their hit list is the Affordable Care Act.
Susan McGinnis takes a closer look at what Coney Barrett herself is saying, as well as Senate Republicans.
Day one of confirmation hearings for Judge Amy Coney Barrett to fill the Supreme Court seat once held by Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. President Trump's third nominee today making the case that she plans to stick to the words of the Constitution, saying the courts are not designed to solve every problem or right every wrong in our public life. Republicans and Democrats digging in their opening statements.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you've accomplished. I think you're a great choice by the president.
I believe we should not be moving forward on this nomination, not until the election has ended and the next president has taken office.
Barrett is a favorite among Republicans, a conservative protege of the late Justice Antonin Scalia, a mother of 7 and a devout Catholic.
The task for Democrats is how to probe her views on abortion, given her deeply held Catholic faith, without sounding like they're attacking her religion.
Democrats worry about a court with a 6-3 conservative majority in the long term, and how she might rule next month as the High Court considers a challenge to the Affordable Care Act. Judge Amy Coney Barrett facing tough questions on Capitol Hill, even though the question of her confirmation seems to be settled. Senators and Judge Barrett deliver their opening statements today. The questions begin tomorrow. In Washington, Susan McGinnis, NBC News.
All right, Susan, thank you. Also breaking at this hour, Facebook bans Holocaust denial posts and will direct people who search for that information on their platform to authoritative sources. And a decision 2020 now, with election day just 3 weeks away from tomorrow. The pace of the presidential campaign picking back up. President Trump, who has been given the okay from his doctors to continue making public appearances, will leave the White House this afternoon for a rally tonight in Florida. He has campaign stops also scheduled for Pennsylvania and Iowa this week. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden will be speaking at a UAW office in Toledo, Ohio. That's scheduled for later today. And then Vice President Mike Pence will be back in Michigan this week. He'll be appearing in Grand Rapids on Wednesday. A developing story right now. An investigation is underway after a shooting on westbound I-94 and I-75. You're looking at video from the scene. Let's get out to our Grant Herms. He joins us now live with more on this story. And Grant, I understand investigators are noticing a pretty troubling trend here on Metro Detroit freeways.
Absolutely. This is the second shooting in as many days, nearing the number of these incidents since June, close to 20, has many people asking what exactly is going on Michigan highways. Troopers combing the side of the freeway, searching for evidence after Metro Detroit's 19th freeway shooting this year. According to a tweet from state police, the shooting happened around 11:30 Sunday night. The victim said they were on westbound 94 when they passed a gold or tan car, possibly an Oldsmobile. The driver saying they saw someone in the back seat lay down. As he passed the car on the I-75 overpass, the gunman fired several shots into the victim's van. Unhurt, the victim drove to DPD's 9th precinct across town. Troopers shutting down the major highways for several hours just before morning rush hour. The shooting comes just one day after another freeway shooting in Southfield that investigators say is a product of road rage. In that case, police are looking for a black Maserati. Law enforcement now urging people to just drive when they get behind the wheel.
I think it's important to tell people that you just got to let this stuff go. To get in an argument with somebody over driving just isn't worth it. You never know what's going on in that person's mind, what weapons they have in their car, things like that.
Both of these shootings are still being investigated, and police don't think that they're linked. They're asking anybody with any information to call state police or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK UP. Everett?
All right, Grant Herms reporting live for us this afternoon. Grant, thank you for the update there. Right now we have a Local 4 News update out of Pontiac, where we've learned that one man is now in custody in connection to a deadly shooting from earlier this morning. It happened around 3:30 right near Dwight and Liberty, and police are saying a 36-year-old man died from his injuries. A 22-year-old man has been arrested. And a Detroit police officer has been hurt while conducting a traffic stop. This happened on St. Clair, right near Mack and McClellan. It's unclear exactly how the officer was hurt, but both the officer and the suspect had to be taken to the hospital suffering minor injuries. A hearing is underway to determine if a Dearborn man will stand trial for the murder of his 92-year-old neighbor. Chantry Rice, seen here on your screen in the lower right corner, is charged with the murder of 92-year-old Maxine Callahan in her home. We're told she died of blunt force trauma, and police say that they found jewelry from the victim at the 40-year-old man's home. Rice is a former Border Patrol agent. He has 4 children, and before his arrest, he had no criminal record. Well, switching gears a bit, we do want to keep you updated on our forecast. Meteorologist Brandon Rue standing by to take a live look outside through our sky cam. Let's check in with him now for a look at how things are going to shape up for the rest of your afternoon.
A lot of clouds around, Everett, and even in some spots we've had a little mist and drizzle, but the big show, the much needed rain later tonight. So a decent day ahead. Temps right now in the 60s, very comfortable, already above average, which is 63. It's 66 at Metro, 64 Ann Arbor. The winds out of the southeast will be picking up 10 to 20. Gusting a little stronger at times, and high temperatures with cloudy skies, 72 degrees. Dry for the most part through your afternoon, but we are tracking some evening rain, isolated thunder, primarily after 7 p.m., after the sun goes down, after the evening drive. So get ready for some rain and thunder showers later tonight. More wet weather ahead in the 7-day as well, Everett. I'll take a closer look at that coming up.
Brandon, we'll see you in just a little bit. A research group says that Michigan is once again at high risk for an outbreak of the coronavirus. The group of health experts at COVID Act Now moved the state to high risk for the first time since July. We are expected to have updated numbers along with outbreak numbers for schools a little bit later today. But on Saturday, the state of Michigan confirming more than 1,000 new cases of COVID-19 and 15 more deaths. On the national front, the United States has now surpassed 7,768,000 confirmed cases, and more than 214,000 people have died from the virus. Those numbers coming from the Johns Hopkins University database. So to come here on Local 4 News at noon, coronavirus cases are on the rise all around the world, in fact. We have a look at how nations are coping with the resurgence when we come back.